Hey y'all, welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so y'all know how I am, and I'm always honest with you. This one kind of got to me, but Blake is wanting her bank accounts and things like that. If you don't want to listen all the way through, that's fine. Go closer to the end because just go to the end, listen with me, whatever you want to do. That it's all up to you, to be honest.
Hi, besties. It's Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball. Listen, I just ended up finishing a video where I talked about being subpoenaed and
Yes, and people were telling her, nope, it's not real. It's not real. They were still doing that over on Insta.
receiving this email from Google. And then a lot of you in my comments were like, make sure that you double check, don't click on any of the links. This is a known phishing scam that's going on Google.
No, I wasn't going to give you the entire video on this one. I was going to edit down and then I was like, nope, ain't going to do it.
And right after I finished, I got an email along with a PDF directly from Google with a copy of the scanned subpoena. So it appears this was mailed to them and then
Yeah, it went to Google, not to Miss Katie. It went to Google.
Google scanned it. I don't know how many times this has been scanned at this point, but it's for real. She is actually subpoenaing.
She deleted her last post about it not being real, but it took her a while to delete that one.
YouTube, and it's commanded to more than 20 some different users. And the date of completion for the subpoena or response is July 16th.
Okay, so see, I was talking about 15th in the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video or even the little bit in the beginning, go watch that one and then you'll understand more. Here, I don't get bothered, but sometimes I do.
And she subpoenaed us on July 3rd. So they've had this for like a week at this point, and none of us knew anything about it.
And that is not something Miss Katie liked whatsoever at all. She could have been doing multiple videos if she would have known this existed.
And I have a copy here. And before I dive into what's actually in the subpoena, I have a statement from my attorney, Graham Martin of Troutman Martin Law.
She can't even say her attorney's name or anything. But even in the last video, she said that she's not going to tell anybody who her attorney is. See what I'm saying? From the last one to here, I always do that backwards, here to here. But anyways, and y'all remember, everything in here is my opinion and only my opinion, and that's all it's ever going to be.
LLP. And he wrote, Lively's subpoena to Google requesting information related to Without a Crystal Ball appears to provide no context tying that account to the claims or defenses of the parties in this proceeding.
Did he see this subpoena before he wrote this, or did he just write this just because you told him to?
There's also no discussion regarding how the subpoena will overcome Without a Crystal Ball's journalistic privilege or how.
There you go. She's the journalist. Even her attorney says she's got the privilege of it.
How the requested information amounts to anything other than a simple fishing expedition meant to provide a basis for noticing a deposition.
Fishing expedition. Doesn't that sound like Miss Katie's words? I do think so.
That is likely to be set up as a distraction from the merits of the case. That is our official statement, and we will be filing a motion to quash.
Yeah, you've already told us that.
In court. So taking a look through this, the definitions here are kind of strange.
Ooh, so you want to talk about Blake's lawsuit and everything, and you're looking at yours and you're like, wait a minute, maybe this ain't right, huh?
Because I noticed that it says payment. Payment is defined as any transfer or commitment for future transfer of anything of value, including the exchange of funds, whether in dollars, foreign currency, or any form of electronic or cryptocurrency.
Yeah, here's the thing. They said that Miss Katie says that Blake wants her bank information. And you know, if she is that, she'll get to see the that she's been raking in.
Cash, securities, loans, reimbursements, refunds, accounting, corrections, retainers, goods, services, and otherwise. So
I wouldn't say goods or services because the simple fact is she doesn't do me a service, it's a disservice.
she is after our bank accounts, and she's asking for information about our bank accounts from Google.
Would that scare you, Miss Katie? Is that a problem for you?
Because those of us that have YouTube accounts, our monthly checks get
Come on, come on, come on. I want to get to the end of this, but we want to hear the build up first. The blame game. That's what this needs to be called.
transferred into or wired into our bank accounts. It's so invasive to think that someone that's sitting in, a $10 million penthouse in New York can think that they are entitled to know what's in my bank account.
You see, this is all about her. This video deserves to be all about her. Y'all ain't heard nothing.
Because they think that because I'm an independent journalist, that
There you go. Her attorney said it, now she said it, so I guess we're going to call her a journalist, huh?
my bank account is relevant to their claim. And there's nothing they would find in my bank account to prove this. It feels like this is an end around for them to get a
It feels like they want to know exactly where you've been getting your ching ching from because you've been making the views, Miss Katie, and you can't deny that.
hold of my checking account number. And then it has in here digital campaign. And the definition is refers to efforts of the Wayfair defense
See, she's given definitions in this one. She doesn't do that in Blake's.
or affiliates, employees and associates, or subcontractors to communicate information regarding Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Lively Reynolds Companies, Lively Reynolds Family, Wayfair defendants, the film, the actions of social
Okay, you need to shortcut this. You really do. You made this video way too long.
media, or other internet platforms to seed, influence, manipulate, boost, amplify, or engage with social media algorithms, narrative, or virality. I'm not part of a digital campaign in any capacity.
You're just part of Without a Crystal Ball LLC, and you like to say we, and I still ain't figured out who you got on your shoulder. Angel Devil, who do you talk to most?
I am not an employee, affiliate, or a subcontractor. Content creator shall refer to any individual or entity who seeds, generates, creates, or influences social media content or provides related digital or social media services directly or indirectly at the request of or on behalf.
She is a content creator. I guess she's a content creator, a journalist, and a reporter by the way she's reporting all of this.
Of any Wayfair party or their agents or affiliates. I have never made a video at the direction or the request of any Wayfair party or affiliate.
You just do it for the money and you don't care if all it says is I don't know. And y'all don't go nowhere. I'm telling you, don't go nowhere.
I've never spoken to Street Relations, Tag, Jed Wallace, anyone. Okay, so
now we know who her sources cannot be.
The request for production is all for YouTubers. And she's not only seeking our YouTube information, but also our Google Pay information that she wants.
There you go. She wants to know the ins and outs of what you've been making.
About me.
Why do I talk like this when I talk about Miss Katie? I don't know why. I guess I've been listening to her too long because she goes like this. I just noticed that.
Subscriber information for the username Without a Crystal Ball associated with YouTube and Google Pay. I don't have a Google Pay account because I'm not an Android user, so they'll find nothing.
Okay, I understand it. I I'm so sorry. She frustrated me so bad. Now I'm listening to her and I'm like, you're a joke.
Including but not limited to the first and last name, the registered email addresses, the phone numbers, the physical email addresses,
Yeah, since you said you have multiple, all of them.
backup and recovery emails or phone number, subscribe.
I better say this before I get to the end. Everything in here is my opinion, my feelings, my thoughts, mine. And this is just for your entertainment only, okay?
Subscriber registration information, length of service, including start date and any previous premium services utilized.
Now, you can see the start date of a YouTube channel just, in their generic information.
So the fact that I'm a YouTube premium subscriber apparently matters to her. Means and source of payments for any such services, if applicable.
So they want to know what all you were paid for. That's it. I mean, to me, this is just a pretty common thing. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't get subpoenas like she does, but I don't think it's anything outrageous.
Including any bank card or bank account number or public blockchain data. So if I'm paying for a service to Google, she's asking for my bank account number.
Okay. She's asking you to see your chain. You brag about making it. Oh, wait, do you? Y'all hold on.
That crazy? Or my credit card number? It's like, does she really think that she's entitled to my banking information and credit
You think you're entitled to absolutely everything when you're covering a story.
card information for my business YouTube account, my login internet protocol, my IP address used for initial registration,
And that's usually on her general. I don't understand what she's getting upset about with some of these, because you can click on a channel and see when it was started. I mean, you can see the subscriber count. You can go to Social Blade and see how many subscribers she's got from when she first began doing Blake content. Most of this is public.
IP address used from May 1st, 2024 to present with dates and sessions and times, and video upload IP addresses.
They want to know all they got to do is go and watch some of your videos, or they just got to get the link to it. That's all they got to do. But man, there's a lot they would have to watch.
So not only does she want my phone number, my address, my email address,
which you said she already has your phone number, your name, your address, because you already served a cease and desist.
My backup phone number or email address, my registration information, how long I've been on there, but she also wants my bank account information.
Okay, so you've already said she's not getting nothing from you, so here's my question. What are you throwing a tissy fit about? Oh yeah, just wait.
And she's doing it by just saying, hey, listen, if you are buying a premium service on YouTube, which
I buy premium. Why? Because whenever I'm doing these, I don't want to have to edit out the commercials. Ads, that's what they are.
Has nothing to do with her case. So say I have a premium subscription, meaning that I don't have to pay for ads.
Yeah, I get what that means. Most people do, Miss Katie. The things you explain are redundant.
Which I do. That has nothing to do with her case for her claims or defenses. My phone number has nothing to do with her claims or defenses. My subscriber registration has nothing to do with her claims or defenses.
Why don't you say none of this has to do with it? Goodness gracious, why do people watch you? I watch you just... We're not going to say.
My IP address has nothing to do with her claims or defenses. My physical address has nothing to do with my claims or defenses. And I didn't even start covering this until February. But
I'm sorry. I don't. Is there anything you do?
she wants information from my YouTube account from even before I ever knew about this case. I didn't even Can I be honest for something about something?
She's not an honest person then. I tell you complete honesty through every one of my videos and you know it. And whenever I tell you I'm going to tell you the truth in the very beginning, there's something that's bothering me if I ain't laughing and smiling and have a good time, because that's why I watch Miss KT. It's just for a good time.
I didn't even know who Justin Baldoni was, truthfully.
Why are you laughing? Because Justin has made you money and so has Blake.
Until December of 2024 when she filed the lawsuit against him. I had no clue. I didn't watch the movie. I didn't pay attention to the drama that happened back in August when the film came out.
But then you went back, watched the movie, read the book, got on the subreddits.
I had never seen the show Jane the Virgin, so I literally had no clue. I didn't see the film It Ends With Us. I don't do book talk on TikTok, so I had
But you know all about Colleen Hoover now, don't you?
no clue who Colleen Hoover even was. I had never read a book by Colleen Hoover.
Do you even read books? I thought all you read was legal documents.
And I don't think I had ever seen a Blake Lively movie, ever. Because I was looking through all the different films that she has made.
Age of Adeline. That was my one she did.
Over the years. And I've seen a couple now. You know, I watched Another Simple Favor, and then I watched It Ends With Us. But
You probably watched A Simple Favor because you wanted something else to report on, especially if there's, something that could be a controversy from Blake.
I've never seen any of her other films, ever. And I don't think I've seen any of his movies, Ryan's. I've never seen Deadpool, any of them.
Yes, she regurgitates a lot of information from video to video. I usually cut it out, but to be honest with you, see, I'm doing it. 100%. I didn't feel like it on this one. I was going to go ahead and just say all of it. And I know that's going to upset some of y'all, and I feel so sorry about that. But I feel away.
I've never seen like If or Up or The Change Up or The Proposal.
I've seen a lot of those. Wow.
I'm telling you point blank,
Honestly, see, I just said honestly. I guess I'm guilty of it too, but most of y'all know that this mouth doesn't lie to you. It tells you way too much.
in 2008, when he dumped Alanis and then married Scarlett, I was done with him. I was like, he is such a social climbing jerk.
What do you call yourself? Thought you didn't call anybody names. Calling somebody a jerk is calling somebody a name, Miss KT.
I never wanted to watch another movie he was in ever. And I never thought he was funny. And then I never watched Gossip Girl. So I wasn't fans of them. I would have never actually talked about them ever. But the most bananas about this
is journalism. We get blah, 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 bananas. And then we get honesty.
Is that it's not just me that they did this to, but they are seeking the same information for, let's look.
There are a lot of people all over Insta saying they got one, and most people are dancing.
16 other YouTubers.
So Miss Katie is not special.
So there's 16 total of us that they're targeting on YouTube specifically, accusing 16 of us of somehow being a part of this digital campaign. And because they
they get mine and it'll be 000. Because most of mine get dinged anyways. I don't care. Y'all know that.
Blacked out all the names for every other creator that's on here. I don't know who else got one other than the people that have said that they got one. I think Lauren, Court of Random Opinion, said she got one.
Thought you don't pay attention to other people's YouTube channels, huh? So how are you going to know exactly who got them or what they're about? Question. Yeah, my mouth is dry. We're used to this.
Shasti said she got one. Someone named Ashley said she got one. I don't know who else got one. And if anyone on TikTok said that they got one, they would have had to get it from Google for it's not for TikTok, but it's for their Google account.
Why do you get to say tiki-talkie. Most people don't say tiki-talkie. Instagram is this Instagram or Insta. And Facebook is Book of Face. Yeah, Janet's done.
Actually makes me kind of nervous when I look at this, and I'm not scared by any means because, like I said,
You're nervous? Miss Katie of all people? Wow.
my legal team is going to file a motion to quash under the grounds that it's irrelevant, overbroad, a fishing expedition. I have reporter's privilege. It's an invasion.
Reporter, not journalist that time. I'm telling you, don't y'all go nowhere. Do not go nowhere, because if it bothered me, it's going to bother you.
Of privacy, all of these things has nothing to do with the claims or defenses. That what does she think that's going into my bank account is going to show her? It's going to show her nothing. It would show her
It's going to show her all the money you made. That's what it's going to show. But what I'm going to say ain't, well, yeah, it has to do with money at the end too.
$0 ever being transferred to me. It seems odd that instead of just doing a document subpoena, like she did document subpoenas of other people like Candace Owens and Andy Signor and Perez Hilton.
Those got you, man. Ooh, did those get to you? Because you thought you deserved one.
But she's skipping all of us, and we're not getting document subpoenas. She doesn't actually want proof at all of what we've done. What she's doing right now is trying to prove a digital campaign of harassment with likely the hopes of getting all of our channels shut down.
Ooh, y'all listening now? Who's listening?
This is, to me, censorship of the press, of independent journalism, silencing of critics, silencing of free reporting, because she's trying to create and manufacture some kind of fake smear campaign that
Smear campaign. That's all Miss Katie likes to talk about, is a smear campaign against Blake. So I guess she's got a smear campaign against her when it comes to the antis, right? There's anti-Blake, there's anti-KJ. That's kind of weird, ain't it, Miss Katie?
she believes we're all in on. I have not even talked to 16 total creators.
They don't wanna. Some of them, people have been in the comment section. Don't trust her. Don't talk to her. Leave her alone. It's not safe.
YouTube about their case. I don't have a single group chat with anyone. I don't have a single group chat with any of the Baldoni parties or the Wayfair parties.
So do you have any of these people as your friends? Do you classify anybody, including Shasti, do you classify her as your friend?
I have nothing. The lengths that this woman will
That tells you she's had nothing this entire time. She's just been making videos.
go to try to manufacture a claim against Wayfair and then accuse innocent people in an attempt to like ruin our credibility and silence us.
I've never told y'all not to go anywhere. Don't you dare leave. You stay exactly where you are. I don't tell you things like that. So you know you should on this one.
Is the absolute sign of a bully. Because
Yeah, a bully. Yep. Y'all watch me on 2 times speed if you want to. That's fine. 3 times speed. It doesn't matter.
now I'll have to file into her case and it'll be like Katie Paulson and Without a Crystal Ball LLC. And then I'm part of the story.
Hey, why would it say Katie and not Catherine? Don't you have to use your legal name? I thought you did.
And then she thinks that because we're part of the story, we're going to stop covering the case. And I'm not going to stop covering the case.
Because that would mean money out of your pocket.
I told my legal team, like, girl, if you're going to drag me in,
Girl, so your attorney is a female? It's not a male?
thank you. Because I'm going to milk it for every dollar.
You were talking about Blake. See, this is what you do. You do not clarify. And we all know that you're just going to dive right into this and you are going to milk it just like you say.
Thank you. I'm going to seriously make me part of the story. I beg you. Please give me that exposure. Thank you. Because I'm not part of a digital campaign by any means, and nobody.
Why would you want to beg to be part? I don't even know what to name this video. I really don't.
Nobody's paid me. She and Ryan and her team are bullies and evil. My
You get that? Oh, now we're going to get into the juicy, guys. Y'all, I'm telling you.
husband, when he saw this, said, "She is evil to do this to people." Evil. That's the only thing I can think of. And honestly, now that
Will you please quit saying honestly? You're making me say honestly, and I'm always honest with my opinions.
now that I've been targeted, I can say 100% without a doubt, without a fact, that everything else that
100% without a doubt, without a fact. Did y'all catch that one? Without a doubt, without a fact. Rewind it if you wanna.
she has said in her complaint is a lie. Because if she thinks that I'm a part of this, then nothing she has said is true. If she thinks that any of us are a part of it, then nothing she has said is true. How many
You can have a thought, and thoughts don't have to be facts. They're just thoughts and opinions.
people is she going to falsely accuse and hurt and damage so that she can prove that people just don't
Oh, Miss Katie, hurry up and get why you should not have gotten one. Go ahead. Hurry up. Get into that.
naturally like her, so that she can prove that this really happened even though it didn't? And I wasn't part of a digital campaign in August. I didn't even know who she was.
Yeah, because as soon as you figured out about this, you couldn't help but video after video. I had to quit covering you because you're so daggone boring.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes.
Since Blake loves to use narratives and since she loves to play the victim,
Y'all hear that? My kid even goes, why does she say it like that? Victim? It's kind of like she's ringing a bell.
I think it would be super fitting for us to create a narrative about who she's attacking, because she keeps saying that she is standing up for women. Okay.
Y'all just hold on. There's a reason why Miss Katie is a major victim.
She keeps saying that she is standing up for victims so that they will have a voice. Well, Blake is targeting many female creators that are also victims of sexual assault, me,
There you go. So don't go after her for that one. That ain't all.
victims of domestic violence, me, victims of child abuse, me. But on top of that,
You get those reasons not to go after her? Oh, keep going.
she's also targeting creators that are self-employed, having to take care of their families on their income. And in my case, she's attacking a self-employed creator whose son is autistic, medically fragile, and whose husband is currently recovering and going through treatment for cancer.
Don't bring up my son. Do not bring up my son. Why are you using your son? Why? Why are you having to say that you have a special needs son? Why? Oh, she continues. She's not done.
So not only is she not for women, but she is absolutely lacking any empathy.
Miss Katie has no empathy at all. And I had to show you all the way through this because her main thing is you're trying to go after my bank account, and my bank account supports my family, including my special needs son. She ain't done.
What kind of woman who stands up for women targets other women who are victims, women who are parents of children that are special needs, women whose husbands are going through cancer?
Did you hear it? She repeated it again. Why? Because you need to know why you need to be giving her money. You need to know why she's sitting here saying, you know what, I am a perpetual victim. Everything she named, she said that she was.
What kind of woman would do that when this woman knows full well that I didn't do anything? She knows that. She absolutely knows that I'm not part of this. She knows that I have.
Your kid and your husband are not part of this either, Miss Katie. This is you doing this.
no part of this. She knows that I made 0 videos about her until February of 2025.
Maybe she doesn't know that. Maybe she hasn't gone and researched it. Maybe that didn't happen. She just knows you're one of the higher content creators.
She knows that I had a successful YouTube channel way before her ever.
But it got more successful with her
entering my channel. And quite honestly, I'll be clear, my videos on her make less money per the RPM that you get on YouTube than any other video.
There you go. She needs them Duggar videos, Plattsville videos. I can't remember the other one. Why in the crap am I not remembering it? Oh my gosh. But she needs those videos because her Blake ones may be getting dinged sometimes.
I make almost double on a video that has less views on Sister Wives than I do on Blake Lively.
That's what I forgot with Sister Wives. That's what I forgot. Because her core audience was Sister Wives, Duggar. And then she kind of abandoned them for a while.
Covering this case because of the harm she has done to victims, because of the lack of
victim. I'm going to get a bell. I'm going to get a bell so I can say victim.
her seeing victims of domestic violence and women who have been actually assaulted. And I'm also standing up and doing this for victims of actual assault that aren't used.
Miss Katie, you use so many triggering words in all of your videos. It just drives me crazy.
Using a lawsuit as a weapon to get back at someone who's their enemy because you want to have rights to their film. So now, Blake, you have officially become the woman that is targeting other women.
Yes, she is. Content creators. Perez is not a woman. So it's content creators, Miss Katie.
And trying to destroy other women who are victims.
Popcorn Planet is not a woman.
That's a great narrative for you.
You're trying to spin this narrative the way you want to spin it. Poor me. I have all these issues in my life. I choose to be online, but I don't choose for you to use anything against me from my life unless it benefits me.
So not only is it just about men that did things to you, now you're targeting women. The women that you claim that you care about, the women that you claim that you're making a safer world for. What is it that you're doing in this subpoena with?
I care about everybody. I don't care what you come out as. I don't care. I care about who you are now, not your past. Well, yeah, Miss Katie or past. Shut up, Janet.
My bank account, by the way, that you think makes my life safer. It makes my life a lot less safer knowing that a, net worth person of how much money you have could have access.
Haven't you bragged about how much money you have? I've heard about how much you said that you've made off of YouTube. I've heard that amount.
To my bank accounts and try to hack my private data and delete my channel. Are you hoping
see, she's worried about something, but she's telling you she's not.
That you destroy my income that supports my son, whose medications, if we had no insurance, would cost us more than $50,000 a month?
Woman, she ain't coming after me. And we're not going to get into my kid's situation, so you better just hush. And you cannot be the spokesperson for everyone.
My work pays for insurance for him and for his services. And
I want to be part of this case. I do, but I want to be able to blame you. This is what she's doing to Miss Blake. She wants it so bad, but then she wants to tell her audience, I got all this going on in my life. You want to know why? Super thanks.
So that we can get him the quality of life that he needs, and so we can save for his future for when we die, because he'll never live on his own.
Who needs to know this? Who needs to know this? I don't need to know this. Your audience don't need to know this. Yeah.
So do you really want to ruin my son's future, Blake? Because
Yeah, blame your son. Blame your son.
you are an advocate for women? How about that narrative? I'm not someone that does that kind of stuff, but she's that kind of person, right?
Then why did you strike my channel if you're not that type of person? Huh? Explain this to me. I have a special needs son that will never live on his own. I will be taking care of him for the rest of my life. Miss Katie came after me. So what does that tell you?
Oh, he's going after women. He's going after, well, yep, you're going after a woman too. Oh, you're going after a mom of a special needs child. That's
You did too, Miss Katie. You did, and you know it.
what you're doing, Blake. And I'm not using my money, my child as a shield. I'm telling you the
Yes, you are. Yes, you absolutely are.
reality. Every dollar I make goes to my child.
Oh, so that new car you got sitting in your driveway that you showed off to absolutely everyone, posted it everywhere. Ooh, your son gets to drive that car now, don't he? Your son's going to be able to go everywhere he wants in that car, right? I thought you didn't go hardly anywhere, Miss Katie. You see the hypocrisy? You see it?
You are evil, Blake Lively. Evil. And we will 100% see you in court. Can't wait.
See? She wants to go to court again. She never gets her fill. No, I'm just having fun.
Can't wait. By the way, I dare you to try to depose me. I dare you. I double dog dare you. All right, you guys, what are your thoughts?
I've told you my thoughts throughout this entire thing, but I tell you one thing. You should not have brought up your husband or your son, because when you did your video about your husband, I'm not going to say his name out of respect for him, but when you brought him up and his C word, you had people super thanking you like crazy. So now you're going to put this guilt trip out on them again, that not only do you have a husband with medical needs, now you have a son with medical needs. This is not right. Morally, it is not right.
That actually felt super good to get that off my chest. I've been a little bit stressed with this.
I haven't been stressed. I've just been like, I don't know how I'm going to approach this with my audience, but I sure enough ain't going to lie, and I'm sure enough going to be myself.
I hate having to have legal fees.
No, you don't. No, you wouldn't wish to be part of a lawsuit if you don't like having legal fees, woman.
If you want to help the channel and support our legal services, please consider sending us super thanks.
What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Send us. Us. Not me. She's been saying I this entire time. Her bank account, her channel, everything has been her until here at the very end.
We make a lot less money on these videos, and I'm about to spend thousands of dollars on a motion to quash.
And you were begging, Blake. You have dared Blake.
Maybe 10,000 easy.
And I hope nobody. No, I'm not going to say anything. Miss Katie, I wish you the best. I really do. I wish you the best.
So if you want to help, just hit the super thanks and leave comments, please. It helps the algorithm.
Yeah, y'all do the same for me. I'll try to get back to y'all.
Please hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so that you get all the hookup about what we do, because
I'm going to bring you her gloating. Hopefully I'm not going to do these long ones anymore, but I wanted you to see the play out.
Keep you abreast of everything that's happening. I'll let you know when we file it. I'll let you know if I have a declaration. I'll let you know all of it. I will literally let you know every detail. You can have free access.
And I will be right here along the way if she can stay interesting, which I found this interesting because she's begging.
Access to everything I file in court. I promise you. I can't wait.
She can't wait, because that means more content, which means more ching ching, because more people are going to follow along with her when they could be following other channels that's already had their subpoenas.
to share all of that with you. All you have to do is subscribe, and it's free.
Yeah, guys, it's free for y'all to resubscribe to me. A bunch of y'all thought I wasn't going to do Miss Katie content. How dare you? My goodness gracious.
And also, you can be my bestie for life.
No. Run. Nope. Block. No. Warning.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Blake Lively goes after a mother with special needs, a mother with a child that has special needs and autism, and a
My son has autism, Miss Katie. Keep going.
husband fighting cancer.
And I wish Todd the best. Oh, my bad. Oh, well, we already know his name. I wish him the best. I do.
Way to go, Blake Lively.
Way to go, Miss Katie, with bringing out all the heartstring pulling. That's what you were doing.
All right, you guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.
I've already given you my thoughts.
Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah, y'all go hit the button if you want me to do more of these. But some people like these long ones. Some people don't. But when it's things like this, yeah, you're getting a long one.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't.
Thank you for everybody that has been subscribed to me. And like I said, y'all know me so well. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Subscribe. Bert and Dan.
Sorry. Yeah, she's wanting people to subscribe because she's going to give them the down low all the time. All right, guys. Well, there you go. I did my part. You do yours. You know where the comment is below. Yeah, don't get too bent out of shape. I had to wait to do this one just a little bit because I'm like, you know what? She needs a dagblame mirror so bad, but yet she still ain't found one strong enough to see her multiple. Shut up, Janet. All right, guys. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alrighty, guys, y'all make sure you have a good one for me. And y'all, even though it's Miss Katie, y'all go find a mirror and y'all smile at yourselves because you deserve it. Alright, bye, y'all.